Time now for Media Watch, a look at what's been making news in the Chinese media. Chinese internet users are causing a stir following the release of the hotly anticipated Hollywood blockbuster Avatar. One web user's post, put up on the website rednet.cn, cast doubt on comments by director James Cameron. The Canadian director said last month that China was the inspiration for some of the scenes in the film, especially Hallelujah Mountain, which he said was modeled on China's famous Huangshan Mountain. But one internet user named Teng has provided what he says is evidence that proves that Hallelujah Mountain is not Huangshan Mountain, but is in fact an area called the South Pillar of Heaven in Zhangjiajie, Hunan province. Teng put a picture of the South Pillar of Heaven next to a still scene from Avatar, showing how the two mountains look very similar. A number of online users replied to the post, accusing Cameron of giving misleading information. Shanghai's Xinmin evening newspaper reports that 10 giant panda cubs arrived in Shanghai earlier this week as special guests for this year's World Expo. The pandas, about a year and a half old, are expected to go on public display on January 21st after a 2-week stretch in isolation for quarantine and inspection. A senior official from the Wulong Giant Panda Reserve Center said it was the first trip for the 10 pandas. It was also a record for the panda reserve, which had never before transported 10 pandas at a time by air. According to a survey published by Oriental Outlook magazine, the city of Hangzhou tops the list of the 10 happiest cities in China. The magazine claims nearly 30 million people took part in the survey. There was also an independent survey involving a total of 600,000 people from 100 Chinese cities. The evaluation looked at factors such as pace of life, opportunities, convenience, natural environment, and entertainment options. The top 10 happiest county-level cities are, for the first time, included in the survey this year. Most of them are cities in eastern China, such as Zhouping in Shandong province and Yixing City in Jiangsu. Web portal Soho.com reports that a BMW driver became the ultimate victim of road rage when a group of taxi drivers jumped into a fight to defend one of their own. A cab driver in Sichuan cut off the BMW as he was rushing to get a client to a bus stop. The owner of the Beamer caught up to the cabbie, got out, and began to beat him. A group of cab drivers were standing nearby and pounced on the attacker, beating him senseless before turning his BMW upside down. Fortunately for the driver, the scene settled down once police arrived. A marine biologist says he has discovered a new crab species off the southern coast of Taiwan that looks like a strawberry with small white bumps on its red shell. Taiwan Ocean University professor Ho Ping Ho says the crab resembles the species living in the areas around Hawaii, Polynesia, and Mauritius, but it has a distinctive clam-shaped shell about 1 inch wide. Crab specialist Wang Chia-xiang confirmed Ho's finding. Ho said Tuesday his team found 2 female crabs of the new species last June off the coast of Kenting National Park. The crabs died shortly after, possibly because the water in the area was polluted by a cargo ship that ran aground. The People's Daily reports a mass pillow fight was held in a bar in the capital of Hubei province. About 500 people took part in the huge pillow brawl in the city of Wuhan. Participants brought their own pillows, cut a small hole in them, and fought until the stuffing was gone. The fight was billed as a war on stress. Mass pillow fights were introduced to mainland China in 2006. Since then, they have been held in many cities. The Pillow Fight League of China was established last May. And that's today's Media Watch. And in fact, that is all for the team here at BOM News for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.